Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening to you. Uh, this is your pastor, James, coming to you live from the Fortress of Solitude here on Old Norcross Road. Looking forward to getting together with some of you tonight for our Wednesday night at New Hope programs, 5 o'clock, round back dinner and fellowship time. 6 o'clock, we'll continue our journey through the visual word as we work our way through the Gospel of Matthew at 6 o'clock. And you can do that either here in person in the small fellowship hall or via Zoom. And then tonight at 10 after 7, we'll have chancel choir rehearsal right up to 8 o'clock. And looking forward to getting together here on our Wednesday nights. We also have a group of scouts that meet in our large fellowship hall here. I believe they meet from 6:30 to 7:30 or something like that. But anyway, they're going to be here. All right, lots to get to. First off, it doesn't look like the weatherman is going to be very kind to us on Sunday. I'm not ready to make a firm, we're going to have it inside instead of outside yet. I'm going to make that decision and we'll post Facebook and email and announce at church on Sunday. I'll make that decision tomorrow evening, Thursday evening. Just get one more look at the weather and decide whether it would be better for us to have the trunk or treat inside rather than outside. Um, so I want to give it one more day to see if anything changes with the current weather pattern, but it's just gotten worse as the week has gone on for Sunday. So what we'll need if we decide that we're going to have it inside is following worship on Sunday morning, this coming Sunday morning. We need some guys to go down and basically just take up all the chairs where New Covenant meets for their worship service and move some tables around to create some space, but then also to create basically just booths instead of trunks. You'll be coming in to decorate your table space. The men are still going to be able to cook their hot dogs. They can use our kitchen and grill them, outside wherever they deem fit. So the event is going to happen. Our prayer is that it will not just absolutely pour down rain, which will kill our attendance for Sunday night. But keep it in your prayers. We've had great response. Carol told me this morning that we have 15 trunks. So I haven't made a decision yet about whether or not we're going to have it inside or outside. Right now, it's looking iffy for outside given the weather forecast, but I want to hold off another day and see what the weatherman has for us or weatherwoman has for us tomorrow night. So stay tuned for that. Also, something else special coming up on the 3rd of November. That's going to be a week from tomorrow. Drill and Jen Genzi would like to have a fall festival follow-up meeting via Zoom. We're going to do it on Zoom, and we're going to do it on Thursday night, November 3rd at 7 o'clock. She gives instructions. Simply go to our church website in hcclga.com, and just as you would for a Bible study or for worship, click the Zoom here button on the homepage, and that'll take you into the meeting. It's 7 o'clock. A week from tomorrow. This is Thursday, November 3rd. Jennifer wants to get your reflections on this year's event and maybe some ideas and maybe some changes that we can think about implementing for next year's events coming up, the Spring Craft Fair, and of course, next year's Fall Festival, all of that, Lord willing. But that's going to be next Thursday night, November 3rd. Also coming up, we got a week from this coming Sunday, October 30th, the following Sunday, November 6th, two things happen. One, we fall back. It's my favorite Saturday night of the year. Get that hour of sleep back, right? Like we ever do. But we do have the time change on that evening. And then after worship on the 6th, we will have our annual congregational meeting. This is the meeting that we have been having in December. But we've changed the board meeting schedule. And the beauty of this is that this meeting, we can have it. We can wrap things up for 2023 and enjoy our Advent time together without having to conduct any church business, so to speak, like that. There's never anything wrong with doing it in December, but I believe it's a blessing to be able to do it before Thanksgiving. So November 6th, put it on your calendar right after worship. It will be in person only. So we want to make sure if you want to be a part, if you want your voice to be heard, if you can't be here and you would like to cast a vote toward uh, the budget and the nominations for officers for next year, uh, call Carol Hanson at, and I'll give you her personal cell, 678-773-2285. Call her and let her know that you'd like to uh, early vote. And I'm sure that we can do something with that so that your vote can be counted that morning. So this is a new time. Never really had to think about this before the pandemic happened a couple of years ago, and so we need to accommodate as well as we can. It's very hard to vote privately over Zoom. So if you would like to have a vote, do again contact Carol. Again, it's 678-773-2285 and tell her, and we'll see about getting a ballot to you. Whether that's something we can do through email or however we can accommodate you if you want your voice to be heard and your vote to be counted. We want to make sure that takes place. Okay. The other thing that we've had for the last couple of weeks is an opportunity to fill out a minister's evaluation form, and I haven't seen any of them, and I will I'll be given an overview of them from the elders, most likely when the elders meet in November. But I want to let you know that this coming Sunday, October 30th, is the last day that those forms can be submitted. So this coming Sunday, October 30th, the last day that those can be submitted. We have boxes here at the church. One is upstairs in the narthex, and one is downstairs in the small fellowship hall. So I want to encourage you to get those forms in. If you've waited a little while to get those things filled out, get them filled out, and the elders will meet, look them over, and then they'll call me in, and we'll talk about some of the things that we find they're always wanting to be a more effective and Christian pastor, always wanting to be. Uh, part of a good part of the leadership structure here at New Hope. And so I thank you for taking the time to fill those out and leaving thoughtful comments of ways that the pastoral ministry and worship services or whatever is included on that survey. Thank you. I want to say that very much for filling those out. I'm looking through my calendar right now just making sure I haven't missed anything. There's some good stuff in the articles from Jennifer and from Cheryl Adams that I hope you'll take a look at. The last thing I'll say is please continue to keep Cal and Sue Warlick in your prayers following the death of their daughter Lori. And also keep Doris Aaron in your prayers. Carol and I had opportunity to visit with her this morning. I visited with her on Monday and visited with her today, and she is looking to transition to rehab very, very soon. And so just want to keep Doris and her daughter Vivian in your prayers as they move forward. Doris is doing much better today than she was on Monday. And so those are all things going in the right direction. Okay. Well, this is the midweek check-in. I know that's a lot of information to throw at you, but we got a lot going on. So again, on the trunk or treat, I'll probably hold off until tomorrow night, Thursday night, to make a definite decision as to whether or not we're going to have it outside or inside. Those forecasts can change, but I don't want to wait too late so as not to have you to be able to prepare for either decorating your trunk or decorating your space in the large fellowship hall. So you'll be hearing from me again very soon. I love y'all. Thank God for you. And can't wait to see what God's going to do in and through us for his glory here on Old Knoll Cross Road. Thank you for being a part of this church. I love you. Bye-bye.